So this is the game setup that we normally play. We have chosen our objectives.
Secondaries.
Primaries and secondaries are hopefully going to make sense because we have some terrain, not a lot. We've got 6 objective markers.
And it's a domination game, by the way.
It's a domination game, which means that if you have 2 or more objectives, you score points. However, because it's Necrons versus Marines, the Marines are tanky but less units. The Necrons slightly less so with more units.
And they can come back.
And they can reanimate. So the Marines have chosen Line Breaker, Heroic Challenge and Grind Them Down. And the Necrons have chosen Engage on All Fronts, Domination and Raise the Banners, which is very objective heavy.
I was hoping you'd take
Heroic Challenge again?
Yeah, because my brilliant tactic was to let you waste one of your secondaries by taking it with the captain, which you have not managed to kill yet, ever.
True.
Ever.
And which I can't see myself killing ever.
For viewers' purpose, with the Armour Indomitus relic, this
Show him in the middle somewhere.
This Primaris captain just here has 7 wounds, a 1-up save, a 4-up invuln, and can once per game for an entire phase give himself a 3-up invuln on top of his 4-up.
Yeah, ridiculous. It's
and he has a 4-up mortal wound save as well.
I've shot everything at him, literally everything in some cases, and not managed to score a single wound at one point after shooting everything from the special arrow,
the tachyon
arrow, right through to 2 full squads worth at him. Frankly, now I'm not going to bother.
Alright, so for relics and warlord traits, I took the Armour Indomitus on the captain.
I'm going to go for some kind of... It's a one-shot deal, isn't it, the teleport job?
Yep.
But it's still useful, so I'm going to teleport in.
The Cloak of Darkness, I believe. And for warlord traits, I took Fear Made Manifest because, frankly, the Space Marine warlord traits are just rubbish. So I took Fear Made Manifest, which is a 6-inch bubble of -1 to leadership. Basically useless against Necrons, who already have 10 leadership, so it's bringing them down to 9, but...
Sometimes might help. It might come into play once. What warlord traits do I get to choose from again?
The one that gives you the Dreadnought rule that's -1 to damage to a minimum of 1. Or you can take the one that gives you an extra strength and attack in melee. Bearing in mind, he is your warlord, the guy with the melee weapon.
I'm going to take the one that gives me melee.
Yeah, he does already have a 4-up invuln, so you don't need a lot of protection.
Let's just adjust that slightly. Okay, right.
And are you putting anything into strategic reserves?
Sort of. I'm not going to bother with them because they've got the teleport jobby.
You're reserving your scarabs?
I'm definitely going to reserve my scarabs.
Oh, and are you running them as a full squad of 6 or 2 squads of 3?
2 squads of 3.
Mm-hmm. So 1 command point per squad of 3.
Actually, do you know what? I might well run... Ooh. They've only got one purpose. I'm going to try running them as a squad of 6.
Okay, that brings you down only 1 command point.
And I'm going to reserve this chap. And I'm going to reserve the...
you do have to keep at least half your models on board.
That's a good point. So that's 5 versus 7. I can't... 6-6 I could do. if I took a squad in reserve, which I think I'm going to have to do in order to make the tactics work.
Yeah.
Okay, so
those are the short-range squad.
Short-range squad in reserve. This lot on the board.
Okay. So that's costing you a total.
2 command points.
Yeah, so you're down to
Down to
just
7.
7. I am only putting one thing in reserves. My lieutenant, who is the guy issuing the heroic challenge. Oh, I meant.
Who's issuing the challenge?
Should I do the captain or the lieutenant? You know what? The lieutenant is going into reserves alongside the. You know what? The lieutenant's going into reserves on his own for a single command point, and he is issuing the heroic challenge. Who are you going to accept it with? He is killable, I would like to say.
Oh, also, do I get to choose a relic?
The teleporter was your relic.
Teleporter is my relic. Okay. In which case,
for the viewer's purpose, Dad here, he knows the models, he does not know the names very well.
Yeah, that's a good point, because I'm about to name something stupid. So, I suspect...
Super Shooter?
It's a really tough one. It's either going to be the name whose name is not Warlord job, or he's not Warlord, he's not an Overseer, he's
Royal Warden.
Royal Warden, I knew that once you told me. Or the Warlord is in fact
Overlord.
The Overlord. The Overlord is strong, probably stronger than...
He does have a 4-up in.
Yeah, but he's still not like your captain strong.
I'm not packing my captain in reserves.
True.
It's just my lieutenant.
This is a really tough one, because if I put it on my Warlord, then he's got a much stronger chance of surviving. However,
I'm also
it
putting
incurs
an
fire
intercessor squad and assault
where
intercessors.
I don't want him.
Yeah, these guys are also going into reserve, these assault intercessors.
Okay.
With the lieutenant.
If I get charged by a lieutenant and a load of intercessors, I'm not going to survive, even with the Warlord.
Remember, you are toughness 5, so my intercessors are wounding on 5s, and the
What's the dreadnought rule again?
-1 all income damage to a minimum of 1. So,
but all chainswords and things have 1 damage.
Power swords have 2, and they're a big threat. So you might.
But you don't have power swords, except on.
Ta-da! This
Ooh.
is the guy who's trying to kill you.
Oh, so tricky.
Bearing in mind, he gets up to strength 8 if you give him the extra melee, and everything except the Outrider Bikers is toughness 4.
And my will be done gives you what?
+1 to wound, and +1 to hit, and +1 to save. So you could auto-hit and auto-wound me, if you wanted, because he has 2-up weapon skill and ballistics.
Yeah, I'll stick with the melee weapon. I'm going to have to make the Warlord my challenge exception.
I was not hoping for that.
It's tricky, isn't it?
I'm going to have to soften him up with...
intercessors? Or Outriders? Okay.
Alright,
Right.
so let's...
Can you stop the video for a sec and then we'll resume when we set up? I want it in clumps. Right. Rolling 4. Who goes first?
Oh, here are your dice.
Thank you very much. 1 die.
That's a 5.
Is this for setup?
Setup, yeah. Alright,
Okay.
you deploy first.
I am going to deploy.
Now, bear in mind, they only have to be 5-inch deployment within 6 of objectives and within 1 of each other. So you could bridge behind that rock and just hold both objectives, if you wanted to.
That's a good point.
I'm going to be doing it with my assault intercessors, which I will reference as intercessors because they're the only type of intercessors I have right now, and assault intercessors takes too long to say. You're not bridging out to both objectives.
I am not bridging out to both objectives.
If you did, you could raise the ban. You could raise 2 banners at once first.
Not with one squad. It's one action.
Oh yeah, good point.
So, in order to raise the banners, I cannot bridge the objectives.
And also, it would make mobility really tricky because you can't go through the rock, so you just have to bunch up on one side before you did anything.
Yeah, I only took 1 point off oddly. Right, you all going? We do it a squad at a time, don't we?
Yep, and because I have, I believe, less squads to deploy, I might well just go first. Alright. Intercessor boys. So first.
Is it squads on the table or squads in total?
Squads on the table. Within 6 of the objective, then within 1 of each other. Oh. This is not my actual deployment, this is just a quick test to see if I can reach the objective.
If we perform an action, like raising the banners, we can't then charge, can we?
No.
Can we shoot?
No.
So you can't attack if you perform an action?
You can fight in melee, but you can't do anything else.
Okay.
And you're basically just
Yeah, that's fine.
so like with raise the banners, you're getting a banner and pummeling it into the ground, getting it right where you want it to be.
Okay. These, by the way, need to be screwed down.
Okay.
If they aren't already.
Oh, I unscrewed it.
Other way then. Don't worry. That's how you turn them on, by screwing them so that the contacts hit. You can tell when it's turned on because it turns on. Did yours not turn on?
No.
Screw it more. There we go. Is that already screwed?
I can't twist it either way.
Okay, hold on.
Ah.
That's why. It's already on. Although this is not as directed as I'd like, but never mind. It's still a good system, I think.
Yeah.
Okay, right. Setup. I'm going to deploy a squad of these.
Also, if you are going to use the teleport, you do it in your command phase.
Yep.
When you raise, at the end of your command phase, and I believe you do actions at the start of your command phase.
Okay.
So you could raise banners and then teleport away, but then you wouldn't be able to charge, so you would basically be letting me shoot you and kill me.
Yep. You'll go.
Oh, yes. Looking at the way you deployed, I need to grind those warriors into. What do I? The captain's job is to grind the warriors, and you are Mefrit Dynasty, which is extra AP and half range, and I am Blood Angels, which is an extra attack if I charged in the Assault Doctrine, and +1 to wound if I charged any turn. Your turn.
Just checking 5 inches. Good point. No, that's fine. Okay, so he's going to go there. You'll go.
Oh, I will have deployed
I
first.
get. Mine will be done within 6 inches, don't I?
12, I believe. I will have deployed first. This is very good because then I get +1 to my initiative roll, and I want to be up the board with my Outriders very quickly. So you're going for engagement on fronts. What did I go for again?
Line breaker, heroic challenge, and grind them down.
Yeah, so you're going for engagement on front, which leads me to the conclusion that it would be best to pressure you largely on one side. So I am going to hunt you down with my Outriders. All on this side, so that if you go over there, I'll just mop up one side and then go all the way over and mop up the other. Yes, excellent. Right, that's us both deployed. Now we roll for initiative. I finished deploying first, so I get +1, and this is to see who goes first. So I go first. Alright, command phase. I don't actually do anything.
First of all, that's really not what I wanted. Okay, that's weird. We really have to make a pointy device that works better. But yes, those should be blue anyway, because those are yours. Just by being there.
Alright, movement. And these guys do hold both of these objectives. Strategic reserve coming in on turn 2. If I, upon Wings of Fire, I can get to that objective. So off the bat, I get 1 command point, but I'm going to spend 1, so don't even need to change the amount. And I'm going to, upon Wings of Fire, now, anyone in the comments telling me off for not being the right one, I think it's the right one. I know there is a stratagem in Blood Angels that basically gives you fly and 12 inches of movement. I'm pretty sure it's upon Wings of Fire. I'm not sure if that is the actual name, so don't start shouting at me in the comments. So he should be holding that objective. Yep, he will be holding that objective. Outriders, a whopping 14 inches of movement. I love Outriders. Can't wait for getting a Primaris Chaplain on Bubble. Outriders with a giant club and a terror ability.
Right.
So,
have a look at the terrain. Where does that get you?
That gets me right in line with that, basically. And then I would have deployed him over there because objectives are normally flat. This is not, so he will be in line with that, except he skips over the border, so he's more there.
Okay.
They're not moving because they're currently holding both the objectives for me. Would you mind turning down the brightness? It hurts my eyes whenever I look at them. You're targeting the other one.
It's at a weird angle.
Yeah, that's much better. Alright, movement done. Psychic! Neither of us care at all about psychers.
Done. Next.
Alright, shooting.
You're not going to move those guys at the back?
No. I deployed them specially so they're holding both the objectives, and if I move them, they won't be.
Okay.
So they're sitting there waiting to be killed by you teleporting in.
Good.
Alright.
That's the way we like it.
18 inches with his pistol. I doubt it will reach anything. No. These guys have a very good 30 inches. They won't be in rapid fire. But even the guy at the back. Yeah, so they're going to. They have 2 shots each with rapid fire. I don't care about rapid fire right now because I'm not within half range. And I found out an interesting rule. Apparently you can't shoot pistols if you shoot other weapons, and you only shoot pistols into melee if you shot other weaponry.
Hey? You only shoot pistols into melee if you shot other weaponry, but you cannot shoot pistols.
You cannot shoot pistols if you shot other weapons, but they are the only weapons you can shoot into melee.
Right, gotcha.
So, they're definitely within 6 of the captain, so they'll be re-rolling ones to hit. They're normally hitting 3s.
What's their weapon skill? 3s? 3 up.
Yeah, Space Marines are all 3 up and characters are all 2 up.
Okay.
Alright, so, and it's ballistic skill for shooting.
Ballistic skill.
Hitting on 3s, re-roll 1s. Alright, strength 4 versus toughness.
I always forget this, even though we play it every time.
It's toughness 4.
So it's a 50-50 chance, 4 up.
I'm not re-rolling this time. Wow, that was rubbish. Wounding on 4s, I got 2 wounds.
2 wounds.
AP -1.
Now, my save is normally 4+, however...
So 2 5-ups to make, and then you... seeing as I'm definitely not going to be able to... Right. That's my turn done, because I can't charge with
2 wounds
anything.
done.
2 5-up reanimation protocols, because I have nothing left to shoot.
1 reanimates.
So, I effectively only killed 1.
Yeah.
Outriders! Time and time again, you fail me with 2s!
Okay.
Your turn 1.
Let's just quickly tot up the scores.
Oh,
You've got 2 objectives, that's 5 points for victory points. You've killed 1 person.
For grinding them down, you might kill some of me, so don't let me score that yet.
Okay. And what's your command points? 7.
7, yes, because I gained 1 but I spent 1. Oh, I'm holding this objective with the captain.
Goodness. And that is 1 of yours, and you don't want it too bright. I think that's as low as it goes, I'm afraid. So you actually have 3
So 10 victory points. And
10 victory points.
I might even get... Oh, you hold 2. I might end up with 15 if I end up holding more. But we'll see that at the end of Dad's turn. Your turn. In the command phase.
I have deployed badly. I should have deployed here with these guys.
So, do your actions now and decide who your my will be.
Well, obviously, I have. Impressive.
That is very bright.
Yeah, I'll deal with that in a sec.
You're changing it to blue.
Okay, so there you go.
Thank you.
Right, so I've got 2 objectives straight off the bat. I'm going to raise banners on both.
And then you'll teleport away, I assume? Do that in your movement phase. You do that instead of moving, so... If
No, I'm going to move. These guys are the guys that have raised banners.
So, are you going to teleport the Overlord on his own?
No, I am going to do something else instead.
We've both put a very large portion of our armies into strategic reserves.
Yeah.
So turn 2 is when it will heat up.
Once I've raised banners, can I move?
I'm not sure. But you'll have a lot of trouble getting into my intercessor. Yeah, they are very well defended because the Outrider's bubble will stop you teleporting in close.
Okay.
You will never kill Caligula. I'm actually quite upset that you didn't take a heroic challenge. I could have just...
Raise the banners high. If you select this objective, then the units in your army can perform the following actions. Raise banners, action. 1 or more infantry units from your army can start to perform this action at the end of your movement phase.
Ooh, so you could teleport and perform it over there if you wanted to.
Each unit from your army that starts to perform this action must be in range of a different objective marker that does not have one of your banners raised upon it. The unit cannot start this action while there are enemy units, excluding aircraft, in the range of the same objective marker. This action is completed at the end of your turn. If this action is successfully completed, that objective marker is said to have one of your banners raised on it. The banner is removed if your opponent controls the objective marker at the start of any phase. You score 1 victory point at the end of each of your command phases and 1 victory point at the end of the battle for each objective marker on the battlefield that has one of your banners. So I can't score a banner until next turn in the command phase.
So you're not going to raise banners?
Sorry, yes. So, that slightly changes things. Unit coherency makes that really awkward. However...
Oh, and for those viewers out there, I did paint all of this army myself. This is not Dad's army versus my army. This is my army versus my army without using one of my armies. And it's not a point match game either. Because I don't have enough models for that.
Right, it's at the end of your movement phase.
Which is after they teleport.
Yeah.
And they can teleport turn 1, so...
Yeah, but then I've used it.
Yeah, that's drop pod level mobility. It's such a shame there isn't a Primaris drop pod, or at least an equivalent. Because Primaris have better melee, but don't have...
Right, we are going to... Scorpex are going to move first. Scorpex have a movement of 8.
Made 9 because they're within 6 of a character. And that ability does not stack, by the way.
Takes him to there. Makes a comfortable chain of Scorpex warriors.
You could probably Tachyon arrow my Outriders.
My Warlord.
Overlord.
Overlord is my warlord. It's
Yep.
easier to say warlord. I remember that better.
You need to be without the Scorpex ring.
The Scorpex ring, and he's not infantry.
Where is your... There they are. Let us see. Scorpex. Infantry. Overlord.
Infantry.
Yeah, he's an infantry character.
Excellent. Okay, well he's going to move 6 because his normal move is 5, but he's within 6 inches of himself.
You're just going the other side of the board, are you?
Might be. These guys are going...
Oh, who did you... My will be done. You were within range of the warriors.
I'll do it on the warriors.
Yeah. You might be able to shoot my outriders to bits.
Which reminds me, if he's 6, what about the Overlord is infantry as well? Fantastic. So the Overlord is going to move...
The Warden.
Royal Warden.
You can remember... You say Overlord for the thing that isn't your Overlord. You can't remember Overlord on your Overlord and instead call him your Warlord, but you call your thing that is not the Overlord, the Overlord.
And the range of the shooty boys...
They're not orcs.
The metalheads.
The warriors.
Yeah, them.
You can't call them orc names. Shooter boys
24
are
inches, which
Ah.
at a rough estimate,
I despair.
plenty of room, means they are going to move slightly back.
Makes sense. They really are just sitting ducks right now.
Okay.
I know I'm being an utter stickler, but those guys have to move up a
In what sense?
bit. They were about there. They're about an inch away from where they started. Would you
Okay.
mind moving those last two?
If we do it like that.
Yes,
that
that
better?
is acceptable.
Okay. That's fair. Okay. At the end of your movement phase, you can perform an action, but it didn't say anything else about whether or not you can... It doesn't actually say that you're... Well, you are sacrificing a turn.
I hold more objectives than you, so I actually score a full 15.
Yep.
Primary.
Yeah, you will.
Right,
By the
shooting.
time I finish. Shooting.
Shooting.
I'm not going to shoot.
Would you... Oh, your tacking an arrow isn't in sight of them.
Well, more than that, I am, at the end of my movement, going to raise the banners with him on there and with them on there.
What?
So, I have 2 banners raised.
Great.
Yeah. Okay. So, I have 2 objective markers at 5 points. I'm not going to do psychic. We haven't got any melee. That's it. I'm done.
Alright. Should I...
Hold on. You're now going to start at 8 command points. You have 15 victory points for domination.
And I did kill a unit, you killed nothing. I get grind them down.
How many points do you get for grind them down?
3. And model not unit.
So you've got 18 at the end of this round.
And I have not scored line breaker, annoyingly.
And I've scored 5 victory points so far.
I am way ahead. Alright. Command phase, I got nothing. Oh, I do gain a command point, I've already done that. Movement.
I've done this so badly. I should have left him there, raised the banner with him, raised the banners with them, shot them.
I I don't think they were in range.
They were 24 inches, plenty of range. 2 rulers worth.
Oh,
They were all in range, and I moved them out of range.
yeah, that wasn't the best. All right. Should we make a clip?
No, carry on.
Okay, movement. I feel like the captain would be wasted. I've done this badly as well. Should I drop
Also,
squad onto these objectives?
your Marines are OBSEC, aren't they?
Everything except the Outriders is OBSEC.
Okay, the captain's OBSEC is what I was asking.
Characters are rad. Characters are also OBSEC.
So you can secure an objective, they're objective secured, if they're on their own.
Infantry have an advantage, and troops have a infantry over monsters and stuff, troops over everything, including characters.
Okay.
Let me just work my way through this web of wires. Work my way through.
Please don't.
Okay.
No, I mean,
Why?
because you're on camera when you do it.
Oh yeah.
If you're there, you're on camera. So we've set this up so that you're not on camera. I'm going to have to edit that little chunk out. But come round.
Come on. We'll just have to remove that part.
Where are you coming in? 9 inches away from me.
I can drop in on that objective.
You could.
I'm not. I am going to. Could you pass my room?
Which ones would you like?
All of them, actually.
So there are your Marines. Where would you like them?
Just dropping onto that objective.
Literally on it, almost.
As close.
Rearrange them however you would like. You can put one on the top if you want.
Yeah, Lieutenant on top, Sergeant up close and personal.
That really is quite close and personal, isn't it?
Alright, shooting. I like this part. Oh, I forgot to move my outriders, didn't I?
Move everyone.
Yeah. You. Move up there. Not going to fire you. Your job is... It would be a waste of command points right now anyway. Also, I am moving into the tactical doctrine, which means rapid fire and assault weapons get an extra point in AP, which only affects my outriders bolters. Bolt rifles, I should say. So I'll show you they are going too much. Let's back a bit, just so that he can get in line with the rest of them. And that's still within 15, definitely.
Okay.
Right, now shooting. First of all, I am going to... Do you know what might? Do you know what might is any hit rolls of 6s automatically wound. For Custodes players out there, it's basically blood game veterans.
What are you doing?
I am shooting the Outriders into them, and I am going to do blood game veterans for a single command point. Taking me down to 7. So, they're in rapid fire, which means their 6 goes to a whopping 12, so I need more dice.
This is where the long game gets really difficult for me. I'm going to get slaughtered before I get a chance to do much.
Oh, yeah. 6s do auto wound you, and oh, hang on, am I re-rolling ones? Please. Yes, just.
You jammy person.
What?
Just. Come on.
Rerolling ones. Everything else.
Roll those ones.
Hitting on 3s and 3 2s. Of course. Outriders. Why? That was better.
Okay, so how many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
9 hits and 6 is auto wound because of the stratagem I spent. So at least 2 wounds. Now wounding on 4s. Not re-rolling. Wow, 4 wounds.
4 wounds. Wounding on 4s, how does that 2 count?
Oh, no. That was the other one from before. I scored 2. I knocked it over with a dice.
Knocked it over. Okay.
Because
4.
there were 2 before, and then I scored 2 wounds and 2 6s.
Okay, so it's -1 AP.
Yep.
So instead of 4 ups,
-2 because tactical doctrine makes rapid fire an extra.
6 up saves. I save one of them.
3 die. Don't do reanimations yet.
Three die.
I'm not going to be panicky if you are. Oh, no.
Yeah, I know. Don't be more than an inch away, otherwise they get lonely.
And they'll explode.
Yeah.
You only have 18 inches, so you're definitely not in range. This lot. Ooh, plasma pistol in range. Those are in range because they're 18, and that's in 15. So, quite a lot of weaponry is about to pummel those scorpions.
Hold on, do I get extras for my will be done that was on those guys?
Oh yeah, you get plus.
So that 5 save was a save.
Okay, have one back. Sorry. We're rubbish at remembering this, viewers. Why am I always...
Come on,
Alright,
shoot me with the other stuff. At least there's not my will be done on them.
I get 4 bolt pistols, hitting on 3s, not re-rolling because it's the lieutenant, not the captain.
So 1 hit for a bolt pistol.
Alright. Strength 4, what's the toughness of the Scorpex?
Scorpec what? Destroyers.
Toughness 5.
Toughness 5,
Yep.
which is above 4, so you only get 5 or 6.
I already knew it was toughness 5.
I'm explaining.
I'm going to keep on asking you.
Come on, hurry up.
Wounding on 5.
Why are you doing more than 1? There was 1 went through.
1 failed.
No, 1 went through. You got a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a... Hitting on 4s, you said?
Hitting on 3s.
Ah, right, okay.
They're Space Marines, Dad!
Yeah, okay. So, of those, 1 wounds.
Yep. AP -1. Then I have the plasma pistol and the
Scorpec destroyers have a 3+ save.
So 4 up. Take a wound, unless you want to re-roll it.
I'm going to use a command point and re-roll it.
Take a wound! Down to just 2. I'm going to keep on asking you what's the toughness and saves because you need to get used to remembering it.
Okay.
Even though I already know. Right, plasma pistol. Definitely not overcharging. Too risky. The sergeant is so useful. Hitting on 3s. I won't do it behind the rocks anymore. Hits strength 7 versus toughness 5, wounding on 3s.
Doesn't move.
Lieutenant re-rolls 1s.
Re-rolls 1 what? Wound?
Yes.
Okay.
Wounds. AP -3.
So 3+, 4+, 5+, 6+ save.
Yep.
Saves.
Neo-Volkite.
What Neo-Volkite? He's just done his plasma. Oh, it's the Luton, right?
2 shots. The only pistol with 2 shots in the entire...
Come on.
Hitting on 2s. Command point reload. They are very powerful with 2 damage each. Okay, 2 hits. Every 6 to wound causes a mortal wound because of the Neo-Malachite special rule. Right. Strength 5 versus toughness 5, 2 wounds. No AP, so you have 2 3-up saves.
2 3-up saves. Save.
Oh no, I even spent a command point. Alright, that's pistols. Time for some charge action. They are not in range of charge because they were only just within 15 and rapid fire. I'm going to charge both of these guys into the Scorpex. I'll see if I charge they can't overwatch because they don't have ranged weapons. Lieutenant!
If it comes to it, can I heroically intervene?
Yes. 9-inch charge with the Lieutenant. I'm going to command point reroll it. He can...
Can you do both dice at once next time?
Okay, sorry.
Just so I can follow what's going on. Can you do both dice at
Sorry!
once next time?
Oh no, it failed. Alright, Assault Intercessors. I did do both at once.
Yeah,
One got
Assault
stuck on them.
Intercessors.
They get in with a 9-inch charge. Are you heroically intervening?
No.
Got it.
You said you were going to charge. You best charge.
I know. I was hoping to get the Lieutenant in. Alright, I'm just going to do this just so I can actually reach. And they do get the pile in, so they'll be able to wrap around a bit. And those ones in the back should be able to get in. You get in within an inch. No. Yeah, cut off your own brother's head. Very good. Alright, fighting. Now...
Silly question. If they survive, can I teleport them out with my Overlord?
Yes.
If he teleports?
Although, frankly, if they survive, I won't have any intercessors left.
Mm.
Seeing as every single Scorpec weapon one hits them.
We'll see. Come on, let's give it a go.
Alright, so... Now, this may seem a bit mediocre when facing such strong units. Strength 4, -1 AP, 2 attacks, 3 on the Sergeant. So, 3 on the Sergeant, 2 on one guy, 2 on the other, and the other 2. An extra attack each for the chainsword. 5 extra attacks, and an extra attack for charging. Dad, may I need one more dice. Can I borrow one of yours?
A white die.
Thank you. Alright. May I have another dice? I just took my command point dice.
Black die for your command point dice.
Oh, okay. Was I at 5 or 4? 5 or...
You had been at 8, but you've taken 2 off. I think you were at 6.
I'm going to spend another.
Now you're at 5.
For not blood game. General might to every hit roll of 6.
Didn't you do that on them?
Yes, but that was in the shooting phase, not the fight phase, so I can do it again because it's once per phase. I'm going to use General Might.
You must have been at 5 because you did it on them and you spent a command point on a reroll. And did you spend a command point on a reroll for trying to get in with him? You did, didn't you?
Yes, so that's down to 4 and then down to 3.
Hold on, no, down to 4 for Gene Rock Might on them.
Ah, yes. Luckily, the charge phase and the fight phase are different things, so I can still do it.
Okay.
Right, so hitting on 3s every 6 is an automatic wound. 1, 2, 3 automatic wounds, and wow, so many ones.
And quite a few twos.
Alright.
There's a 2 there.
So a total of 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wow. 10 failed.
3
and
automatic
3 ups.
wounds.
Right.
1, 2, 3,
That's a
4, 5, 6, 7, 8 to roll.
Wounding on 5s, AP minus 2. 4 wounds. You have a 4-up save because they're only AP minus 1. I might kill one. Statistically speaking, I might kill one. Great.
4-up save, was that?
Yep. I just lost my intercessors.
Maybe. We'll see.
Have you even seen your own Scorpec stats?
Yeah, but it's not my will be done on them. So.
Let me just...
Okay, shall we just get on with it? Let's attack back.
I know.
So I quite like my score sheet. Thank you very much.
Bear in mind, the weaker Scorpec weapon does give you an additional
So I've got
attack.
3 attacks each.
An extra 1 for one of the weapons.
An extra 1 for the...
Look at the weapon.
Yes, I'm looking. I really am. So I've got 1 for the proboscis. 3 attacks each for the normal Scorpec warriors. We've got the threshers. And 1 for the hyperphase reap blade, which doesn't say any... Oh, 1 additional attack. And because it's at a different damage. Okay, so reap blade
has 3 attacks.
Has 4 attacks.
No, the reap blade is the stronger one with thresher.
Threshers have 4 attacks, right, got you. So the reap blade, the strong one doing in blue. The threshers have 4 attacks each.
The reap blade is the 2-handed one.
So the threshers have 4 attacks each.
Hitting
and I'll do the proboscis
separately.
In red.
I believe they're...
Because he's only got 1 attack at user strength.
Yeah,
so they're all...
Are they all... Is the proboscis hitting on 3?
Ballistic skill, weapon skill. He's on 4s, the rest are on 3s.
Okay, so
the red one's on a 4.
This is not good. This is not good. Well, at least you failed one of the threshers.
That one was a hit, by the way. These ones aren't. So the proboscis is hit, the reap blade's hit, and 3 of the threshers have hit.
I'm toughness 4. What's your strength overall?
Let's start with the proboscis. User strength, which is...
Oh, that's annoying.
Plasma sight strength 4. So that's a 50-50.
I am going to spend 2 command points for not gene wrought might, transhuman physiology. You only wound me on 4s.
Okay. Well, this one wounds on 4s anyway.
But the others are going to
The strength of the threshers is at user strength.
Which is 5.
But these would have been at +2.
So they're all wounding on 3s because it's not...
So they're all wounding on 4s now because of that.
They would be wounding on 3s.
The proboscis wounds. The really difficult, nasty one doesn't.
It was useless! I spent 2 command
and the
points for
threshers
nothing.
wound.
It was definitely worth it, just in case. But...
It probably was. The threshers are at AP -3, 2 damage each.
I have a 3-up save. Each one of these I fail. It's now 6-up. Each one I fail is a dead intercessor. 2 fails.
And the proboscis is damage 1,
AP.
no AP.
3
No,
up
AP
save.
-1.
4-up save. Pass.
Still safe.
So 2 die. Well, because of
Pick 2.
coherency, I honestly thought I would die there.
Yeah, I did too, to be honest.
Oh, no.
The reap blade thing is a -3, is a 3 damage. So if either of them had got through, that could have been worse.
Morale, none of us care.
Nobody cares.
Nobody cares.
Do I need to reanimate? I've got
Yes.
2, I believe, to reanimate.
Yep, 2 to reanimate.
5 ups, 1 reanimate.
Ah, Necrons. Alright.
Try not to jog it. So you've killed 1 of mine, but I've killed 2 of yours. You don't get
I didn't even
grind them down.
The Scorpex.
You've wounded 1 Scorpec once.
3 pistols.
And
that was just, oh my goodness.
yeah, and you've got 4, so you get 15. You've got 4 objectives.
Oh.
So you get 15 points for that. You've got more than me, and you've got more than 3.
Yeah.
You get none for grind them down, but it puts you on 33 victory points so far. But your command points is now down to 2 at the start of your next round. And I've still got my go to go in terms of stuff like that. I've got 2 banners here. So, in my command phase, I'm about to get 2 victory points.
And strategic reserves can now come in.
Which they are going to do. So, I am going
and you gain a command point at the start of your turn.
Yeah, so let's deal with that first. I'm up to 7 command points. I'm going to do command phase first. Them being so close really makes a difference, oddly, because I was hoping to do something really interesting and use up my swarm of models against them. I'm going to have to do something slightly different than I expected to.
Let me just check distances. So 9 inches is about there. Wow, you have very restrictive.
Drop.
Your reserves can't really come in anywhere. They can.
They can.
You're going to have to push your luck.
Once my reserves are in, they can move as normal, can't they?
After the turn they came in, but not the turn they come in. Otherwise, I would have moved my lieutenant up from his 9 inches and had a basically guaranteed charge.
Okay. Can they shoot as normal?
Yes, I shot my pistols and I charged.
So they can shoot and charge, they just can't move because they've dropped into movement.
Neither can the teleporty guys. If you teleport, they won't be able to move.
Okay. Ooh. Is strategic reserve part of the movement phase or the command phase?
Movement.
Okay. So in the command phase,
My will be done.
First thing I'm going to do
My will be done.
is my will be done on the only thing I can do it on because they're within 6 inches is the destroyers.
Yep.
The end of the command phase, I believe I can teleport them all out as a group, can't I?
Yep.
So I am going to teleport them over here.
Instead of moving.
9 inches is along this black edge.
So you're going to have to put the entire squad along that edge. If you fail the charge like last time, I will be so happy.
Let me just check. 9 inches takes me to the edge of these crates, which means that I can do that. And you can plop out and come there.
Hey, look! I survived!
Right. Movement. At the start of movement, does it matter when in movement I do my strategic reserves?
No.
Okay.
Lock them in where you want.
In that case, I am going to
If only I could have a custody strategy. That's not
Now,
changing.
when does the it doesn't matter. Within
As long as you're within 6.
my will be done was within 12, wasn't it?
Yep. So you could put it on the warriors?
I'm going to put it on the warriors instead.
Yep.
He's going to move 5 over to here. These guys are going to move
6 because he gives +1 to movement
okay.
for infantry within 6 of him. And he's infantry!
He does.
Yep. So do all Necron characters. It's an ability they have.
Okay, so these are all going to move 6 then.
You're abandoning the objective?
Nope.
Oh, you hold it with banners, don't you? Yeah.
Hold it with banners with these guys. However, I'm going to drop my swarm in.
Your full squad of 6 just popping in, charging the Outriders later, I assume. Really don't see any point in me overwatching. Yes, I have enough shots, but
Okay. I'm going to drop.
the warriors on the captain.
No.
Oh, where are you going to drop?
Oh, I don't even. Tricky. I've got a bit of a choice now. I'm going to drop the warriors up there towards the captain's end. 9 inches.
I am still holding this objective over you because these are troops and Scorpex are elite.
Just leave that there for a bit so that I can fit them in a reasonable manner. Right. Pudding.
It's not looking too good for me.
Dunno.
I'm faced with a mass of infantry, which my super powerful bikers have had a lot of trouble killing.
How do I have an extra person?
What? Oh, no idea.
I'm guessing he's a dead one.
You put a dead guy next to your squad of other guys. That makes sense. Because you're a fool, and I did do it.
Okay, so movement, shooting. All of these are going to shoot them.
Alright.
All of them that can shoot these are going to shoot these, including him.
Put the Scorpex wounds with them.
Good point.
2.
2 on one of that guy. And I'm going to have to split fire just because it's possible to. 2 of these are going to split there, which means.
Excuse me. I'm afraid this guy is behind the rock.
Okay, so one of them is going to shoot there, but all of these should be able to see them quite happily.
Yeah.
Okay. Right.
They can't see all of them, but as long as they can see one of them, they can shoot them.
Okay. Right then, starting up at that end, we're 9 inches away, so we are within normal range, but not within rapid fire range.
Yep. You finally remembered it's not 18 inches, it's 14.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
They'll be hitting on 3s, wounding on 3s. We've got AP.
Ballistic skill
3 up. 3 up, Dad.
is 3 up, yeah. Hitting on 3s. 2,
Why was there a red dice
4,
in there?
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, because I didn't look at the colours. But it hits. Hitting on 3s, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hits.
Okay. Respectable.
Wounding on strength.
They're the Gauss Reapers.
They are strength 5.
Toughness 4.
So wounding on 3s. 2, 3, 4 wounds.
Alright, AP minus 2, I believe.
AP minus 2.
Alright, I normally have a 3 up, now it's a 5 up. No, so 4 damage. Is it worth re-rolling? I think it is. It's a 5 up, admittedly, but if I save 1, that's a crap ton of attack save. So, yes! 1 dies and the other's down to 1 wound.
And you've used up.
Command point, I've already taken that off, don't I?
Yeah, come on.
What did you need to do? Cannot die. Alright. Other shooting.
Right.
I saved so many.
One guy shooting at them.
They've got +1 to hit, wound, and save because of my will be done.
Yeah.
So.
+1 to hit means 2 up.
Yep.
Hits. +1 to wound.
On toughness 5, your strength 4, so wounding on 4s because of +1 to wound, where you would normally be wounding on 5.
Wounds.
AP minus 1.
AP minus 1. 1 damage.
And then not within rapid fire. So a 4 up save because I normally have a 3 up. Well, they have 4 wounds each, so not a problem.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 of these.
Okay.
Shooting over here.
Let me just check. Some of them might be in rapid fire. No.
No. Okay. I'll do him separately. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's it, wasn't it?
Yep.
Normally 3 ups, 2 ups.
2 ups. So get the wounds, basically.
All hit.
Strength 4 versus wounding on 3. Eradicate.
3 wounding.
Oh, that's not too bad. They're only AP minus 1. 3 4 up saves. Okay, 1 takes a wound. Not so bad.
Okay, this guy.
Oh no, 2 damage, dude.
2 damage, dude. Is
He might be within rapid
24-inch rapid fire 2.
Oh, he's got 4 shots because he's within rapid fire.
4 shots.
Oh.
3 ups.
Ah, you failed 1.
I'm going to spend a command point and re-roll that.
I'm already nearly out.
Still doesn't work, so command point off.
Strength 5 versus toughness 4. They will be wounding on 3s.
Wounding on 3s. 3 wounds.
AP
minus 2.
They're within
2
half
damage
range,
each.
and because of your dynasty trained, you get an extra point of AP.
Don't use that one. That one's a wound.
Oh, sorry. So you get. So I get 6 ups. That means they're all dead, and I've already spent a command point, so
They're all dead. That's it.
And any other shooting? Are you shooting the tachyon arrow?
Yeah, I'm going to shoot the tachyon arrow at him. Okay, tachyon arrow.
Hitting on 2.
Hitting on 2s.
It will be wounding on 2s because it's ridiculous.
Hits. Wounding on 2s. Wounds.
AP.
Tachyon arrow. AP -5.
AP -6 because you're within half range.
Strength 12.
I have. You've already done that.
Wounds.
It's
AP
9.
-5.
AP -6 now, so I can't save it. 4 up in roll.
Okay. Nope. You got 1 command point. Or did you use it?
Yes, but it is D6 damage and he has 5 wounds, so D6 damage. Not 5 or 6, not 5 or 6, not 5 or 6.
4.
He's with 1 wound! Oh my flip!
Okay.
Oh, I was not expecting that.
Okay.
He holds the objective.
Melee.
Well, what are you going to transform?
First of all, these guys are going to charge them.
It's a 9.
9-inch, exactly.
Yep.
And if they fail, I will also re-roll using a command point.
Okay.
They make it.
So you can just wrap around me because you get an extra 3 from piling.
And I am not going to wrap in a particular way. I'm going to go...
They can't hurt me though, really, can they? They can't do it very well.
They do. It's the 6s that do the nibbling.
Yeah. Alright.
Okay.
Are the Scorpex charging?
The Scorpex will attempt to charge. They are 9 inches away. Again, if we fail, I will command point re-roll it. Make.
Although, I don't think you'll be able to wrap around to get them all within engagement range.
Agreed. However, can I try and charge at the same time with my Overlord?
Yeah, yeah.
Right, so I will try and charge at the same time with my Overlord.
He's probably a bit further. Oh, it's a 12-inch. He is a bit further.
Okay. Let's see if we can get...
Oh, those Scorpex were a 12-inch.
Well, there should be 9. I specifically measured 9 from the edge of your base to them.
Well, you measured 11, not 12, so we'll just shut them up.
Well, they were meant to be 9.
Yeah,
And of course he fails. Is it worth a command point to see if I can get a 12 on 2 dice?
You
No.
really don't.
It really isn't. Okay, so he's going to stay put and they are going to charge in. I can get 2 of them, so I'm going to make sure I get this one and one other, and the others are just... I'm going to be here.
Ooh, would you like to use his ability to give them an extra attack and strength, but you roll the dice, on a 3-up, it goes off, on a 1, you kill one of the Scorpex.
I would, yes. I can afford to lose a Scorpec at this point.
And that should be done, so you already lost a command point because you re-rolled.
No, I didn't, but don't worry, I'm losing one now, aren't I, for his ability? No, I'm not. It's just his ability, isn't it?
Yes.
So Plasma Sight ability
Goes
off.
An extra point of strength.
And one of them, the one at the back, only has 2 damage.
So they get an extra point of strength and an extra attack each. So my intercessors. Shall we just take the intercessors off now?
No, we're gonna go for it. The other thing is, I am also going to try and charge from 9 inches away with my warriors.
Okay.
Because I'm using charging to get into the board correctly.
I wish I had 2 command points, because there's a stratagem called counter-offensive. I would get to fight in your charge phase.
Yeah. Well, if I charge, if I make the charge with the warriors, that's fine. If I don't, again, I'll command point reroll.
You're just ensuring
9 inches, exact charge.
Yeah, just ensuring. I wish I had another command point. Oh no.
Can't get many in, even with 3 inches. I don't actually care because it's not really for that.
Why are they in them?
And now you have lost both of those objectives.
I've lost that one.
And they're infantry.
Oh, actually, I get double on those because they're space marines. So
that I haven't read, but even if you do, 2 space marines would be worth 4, not 10.
Oh.
And 2 space marines would be worth 4, not 4.
Oh. Yeah,
and my guys.
One. Oh no.
Right. Anything else? Right, for charging, no. So, let's start with attacks. Scorpec destroyers.
Oh yeah, just kill me. Yeah.
3 on the Reaper Blade, 4 on the
I played this badly.
Ujiflox, 4
I
on the
used
normal
my captain to hold an objective.
So,
I wasted command points.
hitting on 3s, isn't it? Yes, it is.
Yep. And they get an extra attack each.
An extra attack.
Because of the plasma sight, and an extra point in strength.
1 went off. I'm going to re-roll it. What colour was it? Purple. So, all of those hit, which is, these are the...
normally strength 7, now strength 8, because you get an extra strength from the plasma sight.
So these are double strength, so they're
wounding
2
on
ups.
2s.
Both wound, that's 3 damage.
Others are wounding on 3s. Luckily they're not spin over.
Wounding on 3.
Wow.
3 wounds at 2 each.
Right, what's the AP?
AP for the Reap Blade is -4, for the Threshers is -3.
Okay, I can save the 3 Threshers on 6 ups, but 2 Reap Blades go through. Ooh, your warriors aren't in engagement range, Dad.
Okay, suits me.
Shenanigans. That was terrible shenanigans. I need to try. Is it worth losing the sergeant? Yeah, it is. Instead. Oh no, he was wounded. I have to lose him.
You have to lose him.
Alright.
You might as well do it that way. Makes little difference. Okay,
All
so
right.
you could possibly
3 up
save.
saves. If I make 2 6-ups, then no, none. Everything dies.
Everything dies.
And
The objectives are mine.
Consolidate.
And I get to consolidate 3 inches.
Oh,
so 3 inches for them is going to go towards him. Takes them
I played this badly.
nicely there.
Oh, actually, I was hugely ahead on points.
Yeah. 3 inches for these guys.
Dude.
I'm going to wrap around this objective a bit more.
And then the scarabs get to fight me.
Mm-hmm.
So I have got to kill your overlord with the lieutenant, Well, actually, if I kill him in melee, I get 10 points.
Okay.
So,
Scarabs. Scarabs get 4 attacks each, I believe.
Yep. Right, Outriders are going to kill them by fighting back though, aren't they?
4 attacks each at user strength. However, when are hit with a 6, that's an unmodified 6, automatically scores a hit and successfully wounds the target. Do not make a wound roll. So 4 attacks from all 6.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Would you like some loader?
I'm going to have to do it in 2 batches of 12. Is that right? 4 attacks from 6, yeah, 2 batches of 12. On a 6, they auto wound, otherwise it's strength 3.
Plus his toughness 5, so you'll be running on 12.
Yeah. So, first batch.
Hitting on 4s, is it? Or 3s?
Good point, well made. 4s.
Aha! Ha ha!
First batch has 1, 2, 3, 4.
No 6s.
4 hits and no 6s.
Wounding on 5s.
Wounding on 5.
And then... How much
2
AP?
wounds.
Do they have AP? No, they don't.
No AP whatsoever.
So, 2 3-ups. Well...
1 damage. Second batch.
You managed to do 1 damage so far. Oh, 6s.
1, 2, 3.
Oh no, lots of 6s. Oh no. Oh no.
Those are auto wounds. These are wounding on, what was it, 5?
Yeah. Well, 3 wounds.
3 wounds.
Alright, 3 6-up, 3-up saves.
1 failed.
So, you managed to do 2 wounds. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. I think they did quite well.
Alright, fight back. Now you die. To put it lightly. Alright, normally 2 attacks each, 3 on the sergeant, an extra 1 each for being charged, and an extra 1 each for the sergeant. How close are... Oh yeah, they're just within 6, so... Yep, that's the right one. Alright. Hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s. Well, the reroll 1 helped.
How many did you miss?
1.
Pull it out.
Alright. Strength 4 versus toughness 3. Wounding on 3s. So there was a total of 15 attacks.
Do I get a save? I get a 6-up save.
I have AP, so you don't save.
So I don't save, so I've lost 2, and I've got 1 wound. So they've got 4 wounds each.
Yeah, so 2 die, 1 has 3 wounds left.
2 die, 1 has 3 wounds left.
Right, that wraps up your turn, I think. Oh, and they get to do their reanimation.
Reanimation?
Because they have 4 wounds each, roll 4 for
5
each
bucks.
one. So that's a total of 8 dice rolling.
Do I do it all at once?
Yes.
So 8 dice rolling. If I get 4 5-ups.
1 comes.
No.
No. Hurrah. My turn 3 now.
Time to stop for now. Let's pause it, please.
Okay.
And I'll just take. Okay, start of turn 3. You have 0 command points.
I have 1.
You're about to get 1. So you're about to get 1 because it's the start. You currently have 33 points. I have 25 victory points.
But you have so many objectives. It's ridiculous.
but there is a chance you can kill my warlord.
Yeah. So, in the command phase, I gain a command point. So now I have a command point.
Excellent.
Now,
Useful.
I've come up with a totally desperate strategy. So, I need to hold 2 objectives to get any points whatsoever. And I currently am. However, he needs to kill him right now to get 15 points.
Okay.
So I'm going to abandon both objectives entirely and just go for my secondaries, grind them down, codex warfare, and heroic challenge.
Okay.
Luckily, I'm in the assault doctrine, so because I'm a blood angel, you won't survive. So
Probably. Let's find out.
moving into the movement phase. Can't move them. Now I have a decision to make. Either, if I go over there, I have a 10-inch charge made a 9-inch charge because I'm a blood angel and I get +1 to charge. If I try.
Do you have any reserves?
No. I dropped them in and now they're all dead.
What about?
They're dead.
Alright, they're all dead.
My intercessors all died because I played them really badly. Or I can move over here and try to not roll double ones and charge into them. I think I'm going to do that and then use my outriders to come over there. Actually, no, I get line breaker, so I want to be heading over here, don't I? Alright, I'm going to spend a command point for Upon Wings of Fire to give Mr. Lieutenant over there.
Yeah.
12 inches of movement. He's going to be heading right towards that overlord.
So he lines up quite nicely with get it right. That there. That's 12 inches. Visibility. You're on camera, it's the internet. Let's not display ourselves.
Yeah, when will I do this? That little sentence there.
Yeah.
Good. Alright.
Right, come round.
Oh yeah. I forgot. I can quite literally come round. Alright, shooting.
Yeah, I've got one here. Anyway, shooting. You'll need to. It works.
Well, the only thing with non-pistol weaponry is currently stuck in melee, so that's useful. Alright, I have 3 bolt pistols from the Outriders, another bolt pistol from Caligula, who is the captain, but he hits on 2s, not 3s, and he's handing out a reroll of 1s. However, Lieutenant Didiros has a Neo-Volkite pistol, which has 2 shots, strength 5, no AP, 2 damage, and a modified 6 to wound, adds an additional mortal wound to all other damage, so it really, really hurts you.
Go on then, let's do it.
Right, Neo-Volkite, hitting on 2s. No, I got a 1! And I don't have any command points to reroll.
Who is it who's shooting?
The Neo-Volkite is shooting the Overlord.
And he has rerolls on wounds, but not on
hits. And
hits.
that was a hit roll.
Right.
I had to not roll a 1, and I rolled a 1.
Okay, so 1 hit.
Strength 5 versus Toughness 5. Wounding on 4s, but rerolling 1s. Wounds, no AP, so you have, what, a 3-up save? Hang on, let me just check.
Overall?
Yep, 3-up.
3-up save. Doesn't save.
2 damage. You have a 4-up invuln though.
4-up invuln.
Phase shifter.
If I roll for the invuln, can I spend a command point to re-roll the save, or do I need to do the command point before the invuln? I ought to do the command point, shouldn't I?
Yeah.
I'm going to spend a command point and try and re-roll that save.
Yep.
Failed.
Ooh.
I'm going to roll the invuln.
Yep. Oh no!
Invuln.
Alright, now, Captain's bolt pistol and these 3's bolt pistol, the Outriders, all going into the Scarabs. I'll do the Captain separately because he has a 2-up ballistic skill instead of a 3-up. So, for the Captain, reroll 1s. Good thing too.
Oh, for goodness sake. Unfortunate.
Outriders, hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s.
4 hit.
Strength 4 versus Toughness 3 of the Scarabs, wounding on 3s, 2 wounds. They have AP, and Scarabs have a 6-up save, so you can't save.
Okay.
Take 2 damage on one of the Scarabs.
Down to 1.
Alright, that's my shooting done, because I don't have any intercessors left, because I played them rubbishly. I may be rolling badly, but for the intercessors, that's not
What's
why.
that horrible phrase from Play on Tabletop? You may be rolling badly, but that's not why you're losing.
Agreed.
That's what they say when they try and wind each other up. That's horrible but funny.
Alright, charging. Could you measure out the lieutenant for me? I can't reach.
Lieutenant.
Lieutenant
Is, do it that way round.
Yep.
Is less than 5 away. He gets +1, I believe.
Yep, so a 4.
So you need less, you need more than a 4.
Yeah, a 4-up.
Or more. 4 will do. 4 up.
Yes. Yep.
Yes, easy.
Alright, I'm going to
Da-da-da-da-da.
I'm going to move.
You're going to consolidate round in some way, are you?
Yep. I'm going to.
You're going to literally consolidate round the back.
Yep. Just so I'm within 1 inch to annoy your score pegs and make them come as far as they can away from that objective. It's utterly useless, but it would be nice to get them some distance from my Outriders.
Okay.
So, the Captain is charging these Scarabs. That should be. Ooh. Normally a 5-inch, yeah.
Yeah, agreed.
But I get +1, so another 4-up. I make it, unsurprisingly. And I got 9, so I think I'll get all the way over there.
Okay.
So that I can be as close as I can to those warriors. Right.
They're not scared at all much.
Fighting! Now, the lieutenant. Actually, no, I'll save him because he's the big
You
fella.
could get 15 points out of this if he kills my warlord.
Yes. So, the captain can probably kill the Scarabs without the Outriders.
I would do the Outriders first, just so that he's got an easier job. But it's up to you.
Oh yeah, because one of the Scarabs at 1 wound. Yeah. For viewers' sake, the Outriders have 1 damage weapons. However, Caligula here, the captain, has 2 damage weapons, and one of the Scarabs is at 1 wound. So, I will do the Outriders first to see if I can get to an even number of wounds. Alright, they have 2 attacks each, 3 on the sergeant, so that totals 7, but an extra 1 each, totaling 10 because they have chainswords. And they did not charge or anything, so they don't get any bonuses. Except for an extra AP in the assault doctrine, but that doesn't really matter against things with no save. So hitting on 3s, rerolling ones. Good thing 2. Never mind. I got another 1. That was a 2.
Yeah.
Right. Once again, wounding on 3s, and you can't save these. Oof. All right. 5 wounds.
Takes out exactly 2 models.
Ooh. Yeah, and I did get to an even number of wounds for you, which is very nice because my power sword has 2 damage but not spillover. So I'll be able to track them quite easily. Captain! Normally 5 attacks. Gets an extra 1 for charging. Gets an extra 1 for charging in the assault doctrine because he's a blood angel. And gets +1 to wound because he charged as a blood angel.
Blood Angels rules.
Rule in melee.
Yeah.
They are rubbish for everything else.
Just a reminder, they look like Ultra Swans, but we're using Blood Angels rules.
Yes, these are strike wings. Which is nice.
I think that's reasonable.
Yeah. Right, hitting on 2 rerolling ones. Hitting for rerolling ones. Oh, for goodness sake. Alright, normally wounding on 3s, but...
And that 5 behind the bike.
Oh, +1 to wound means these are wounding on 2s, not rerolling this time.
1, 2.
Can't save that, they're 2 damage each, you're dead.
Right, okay.
And I get to consolidate 3 inches, as well as... let's see if I kill him before we tot up points for Codex Warfare. So I'm going to consolidate my tips, see 3 inches. And I'm definitely not in your deployment zone. Am I within 6 of that? Ooh, I'm within 6 of your banner. That banner is no more. Because it's in any subsequent phase when it can be destroyed.
Now, talking of banners, do you lose the ones you ran away from?
Oh, I didn't raise banners.
You can't raise banners. Do you lose the objectives you ran away from? You do, don't you? They're not held indefinitely, are they?
No, but the banners do stay.
Jeepers.
They are so rubbish.
It's not rubbish. It's this. It's pointing in the funny direction. I'm going to put your 1 wound with your person.
Oh, thanks for giving me 5 wounds.
Make it 1 still.
That's a shame.
And almost. Right. So, not only have I lost, oh for goodness sake, not only have I lost the objective, but I lose the banner with it.
How on earth?
I don't know. Shiny. This is it. I'm going to try the other remote.
You do still have that other objective. I actually do. Yes, you are still within range of that objective, but I do contest it, so your banner is gone.
I'm not sure about the objective. We need to check that in a sec.
I believe your banner is gone. It might not be.
No, it's all of them. They do funny, stupid angles.
Just leave them all on. We all know that.
Yeah, I'm going to have to.
Alright, now for the big thing. The very important thing. The lieutenant normally has just 4 attacks, which isn't much considering how tanky you are. I get an extra 1 for charging, another extra 1 for charging as Blood Angels in the Assault Doctrine, and +1 to wound. So These will be hitting on 2s, not re-rolling 1s, so only 1-1. Now, strength 5 versus toughness 5, normally wounding on 4s, but +1 to wound. Wounding on 3s, re-rolling 1s. No 1s to re-roll. 4 wounds, AP -4. You have a 3-up save. You can't. You're reduced to your 4-up inbound. So you have 4 4-up inbounds.
4 4-ups.
Yep, these are 2 damage each. You have 5 wounds. So you only need to make 2.
Oh, I made 2. So I've lost 4 damage.
Yeah.
Which puts me down on 1 as well.
Let's see if I can survive.
Can I do that now?
Yeah. You get an extra strength and attack because of the warlord trait you have.
Okay.
So
I have 3 attacks and an extra attack because of the warlord. I'm at strength 5, counts as 6, so it's.
Does your weapon have a +2? Yeah, +2. Normally strength 7, now strength 8 because of the warlord trait.
Okay. What toughness are you?
Toughness 4.
So that is double. Okay.
Let's wounding on 2.
Wounding.
Hitting first.
Hitting first. 2-up hits.
What is your 1? Are you going to
3
re-roll?
hits.
Do you re-roll?
I've got many more command points than you.
You've got 5, I have none.
I'm going to re-roll. Hits.
Take yourself down a command point.
4 hits, 4 command points.
Wounding on 2s.
Wounding on 2s. Or wound.
AP?
AP -5.
Ooh, wait, is that on attacking or?
Oh no, sorry. AP -3.
I have a 2-up save, so it goes to a 5-up. 4 5-ups. 4 5-ups.
Jeepers. 1 doesn't save.
It's D3 damage, but I have a 4-up inbound because of the storm shield.
Okay.
So if I fail this, he dies. If I don't, he lives.
Either way, it was worth the command point. 4-up, he dies. I'm sorry. He gets slaughtered back.
That. I got you down to 1 wound. Oh.
You can still. Oh, hello, camera. Should have gone around. You can still.
I know you get to console.
Kill him.
Oh yeah, I still get 10 points if I kill him in melee.
However, you're not going to get the full 15.
No, which is annoying.
I am going to consolidate.
Over to these empty objectives.
I think I probably have to, but that puts me in the firing range of other people. No, I'm going to consolidate towards this objective with him.
So you're in a pretty good position. Alright, so morale. Nobody cares.
Nobody cares.
Points. So I got none for primary because I chose to abandon my objectives. However, I got. You only killed 1, so I got grind them down for 3 points.
You've contested that one. Let's quickly work this out. You have OBSEC and my infantry have OBSEC.
Yes.
How many of my infantry are within 6 inches? Just 1.
2.
2. Which means, unfortunately, I keep that objective.
Yeah, but once I kill them.
But the banner's down.
Yeah, but once I kill them, they won't be there. And you mark them.
Yeah, probably.
I also get 4 points for Codex Warfare from killing those.
Okay. 4 for Codex Warfare. How many ground them down?
3.
Any others?
What? No.
Line breaker? You've broken line. Have you? You're not in 5 inches yet. You're not there yet.
No.
And the heroic challenge didn't pay off at the moment.
No.
Oh, that was such a good risk. It was well worth taking. It's a shame it didn't pay off.
Yes.
Okay. Cleaning up dice. Too many dice.
Right, your turn.
Movement.
Oh, no, command phase.
Command phase.
It's actually quite important for you because you have My Will Be Done, you gain a command point, but there's nothing to reanimate because I
Gain a
killed
command point.
What? Who are you My Will Be Dunning?
I can only reach one squad.
You can do it on himself if you want.
No, I'm going to My Will Be Done the Scorpex.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Right, movement.
Movement. I'm going to start with the easy moves. Scorpex normally have
Quickly pass me that.
8 inches, now 9 because they're within. And for possibly the first time in this game, and possibly the only time we're ever going to do it, I'm going to advance my Scorpex. I'm going to advance up that way towards that objective. How much am I going to advance? It's 1d6, isn't it? Going to advance 6. So 8, 9, add 6, 15.
Well, here's the other ruler.
Oh, thank you very much.
Honestly, you're using some of my own favourite, most best painted models
12,
against me.
13, 14, 15 takes him quite happily in range of there.
Yep.
I'm going to try and be as accurate as I reasonably can about it. So that plasma site, and then them are going to trail. Wasn't I down to a certain amount? 2. There's my 2 wound die. Right.
Shooting.
Hold on.
Oh, yeah.
I'm still moving. When do I raise banners? In the command phase?
Yeah.
I should have raised banners. Do you mind if I do it slightly out of turn? I'm going to raise banners on there, I'm going to raise banners on there. It's a quick way of getting points without moving, but it means they're stuck, not doing anything else.
Yes! Those
That
warriors are strong.
Yeah, that could pay off and that could be terrible. I'm not sure yet. So I've raised 2 banners.
Those warriors are properly strong.
I should have chosen Mindbreaker given that I was going to go in. And here I'm going to move. Gosh, that's difficult. Do these get an extra inch of movement?
They're near the warden, so yeah. Make them fast.
Okay. I am going to move.
Are you going to charge me?
I believe I am, but here's the thing. I can charge multiple models, but the current 9th edition rules mean that if I charge multiple models and I fail the charge on the furthest, I fail on the closest. So, I'm going to move 6 with him to right there. Okay, and moving 6, moving 6. Moving 6, this is getting trickier. Got to be within Ujiflop range of not dying.
I so wish I could be a stickler on there.
Straight lines only, you reckon?
No.
1 inch?
I'm just going to be a stickler. I know you haven't rubbishly.
It's not rubbish.
I was just being a stickler. Okay.
And this guy is going to go 6.
You're aiming to melee my captain.
I'm aiming to shoot him.
Yeah, but you're going to charge me.
Oh, that, yeah. Yeah.
Why are you handing me points for Codex Warfare again?
In order to maintain the objective, and also in order to stop your captain from doing anything else. Because if he charges, he's horrible.
I'll get an extra attack and +1.
I'm now going to shoot.
Yep.
So these guys are all going to shoot the...
I don't think these two can see.
No.
But the rest are definitely in rapid fire.
Okay, so 2 shots each. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 models, 10 shots.
Yep.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Too many dice.
Hitting on 3s. Wounding.
I'm going to look it up because I'm useless. Hitting on 3s.
Wounding on 4s. AP -2.
Hitting on 3s has done well. Wounding on 4s.
Yep, I'm toughness 4 after all.
Has also done well. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 wounds.
Now, they're normally AP -1, but because of the dynasty trait you chose, when within half range, they get an extra point of AP.
Okay.
So, taking me from my pitiful 1-up save to a 3-up, 6 3-ups, was it?
1-up save?
Yeah.
I'm not shooting him, I'm shooting them.
Oh, well then that would have been wounding on 5s because they're toughness 5.
Oh. I made it clear, I'm not shooting him, I can't kill him. I'm shooting them.
Oh, I thought I
And they are within range. Let's check. Give me the range ruler, please. Let's check.
Sorry.
I might do it again if need be.
I'm sorry.
They are all within range.
Yeah.
Is there anything about shooting characters that are closest? There isn't, is there?
No.
Okay. Do you want me to do it again?
Yes.
I might do worse. I might do just as well if I'm
I'm
lucky.
sorry.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hitting on 3.
3.
2, 3, 4 don't hit.
6.
Wounding on 4s.
Yep. Wait, 5.
5.
Toughness 5 versus strength 4.
Okay. Wounding on 5s. 1 wound. I'm going to re-roll 1 for a command point. Wounds.
Alright, normally a 3-up save. Demolished to a 5-up. 2 5-ups to make if I make both they live. Oh my goodness! They live!
And he is going to shoot them.
I did have way worse with the Outriders shooting before.
The problem is when you get good dice, you usually get bad dice afterwards.
Yeah.
10 inches away. What's his weapon?
Very strong.
Royal Warden.
It's
24 inch, rapid fire 2. So it's less than. So I'm going to
4 shots.
4 shots. Hitting on 3s. 3 hits. Wounding on
Strength
5.
This is toughness 5, wounding on 4.
Three wounds. AP -2 because of the dynasty. Is that -3?
Yep, 6-up saves. And I believe they're 2 damage each, aren't they? Being more than shots.
2 damage each.
I make none, so 1 damage kills him. Luckily, it's not spillover. Does it have blast written next to the word? Ability.
Relic Gauss Blaster.
Ability.
Doesn't say anything in the abilities of the. No.
Good, so it doesn't have blast, no spillover damage, so they have 4 wounds each. Wow, you killed 2.
With him. Yeah. Right. Charging.
You're seriously charging the captain.
Actually, I'm hoping to charge both.
Ooh, I might heroically intervene.
Doesn't matter if I make the charge.
Oh.
Unless you go first and rip into me.
Yeah, but they'll be charging him, so he can't heroically intervene because he'll be locked in combat.
Yeah, so I'm hoping to charge both, a charge of 6 inches in order to do it. If I fail, I will re-roll on a command point.
Yeah.
Make it. So
you can twist the entire squad around to make sure every single model is in engagement range.
But I want at least 3 models on him. Like that. I'm going to do 4 models on him and 3 on him.
Who are you going to fight first?
I will do 4 models against your captain. They might die just by being near him.
Yeah, they will. Because you charged me, I still get the extra attack and +1 to wound.
Okay. Weapon skill 3-ups. Hitting on 3-ups. They will hit.
What's there? Dad, just quickly.
Yeah.
They don't have a melee weapon, and he has a 1-up save. They literally cannot hurt him no matter what because they don't have
right,
AP
okay,
in
so they hit him and it all goes ding, 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 ding.
Yes.
Okay. The other guy. Hitting on 3-ups.
That's a 4.
Hits, 2 hits. Thank you very much. Wounding, strength 4 against toughness 5. Wounding on 5s. No wounds. Okay.
You charged nothing else.
I charged nothing else. I've raised banners.
Ooh,
That's it.
I
That's
get
my
to fight back.
my turn.
I get to
Done.
fight back. So, on the captain.
Except for fight back.
Normally 5 attacks, now 6 because he was charged. And he gets +1 to wounds because he's a blood angel that got charged or heroically intervened. He doesn't get the extra attack for being in the assault doctrine as a blood angel because that's only if you charge, not were charged. Hitting on 2s, rerolling 1s. Strength 5 versus toughness 4 +1 to wounds. Wounding on 2s, not rerolling 1s. Ooh, a lovely 3, 4, 5. 6 wounds. What's your save?
Save 4 plus.
AP -4. They're dead.
Okay.
So 6 just die.
How does 6 die when there are 4 in attack?
4 die.
4 die.
Oh, and then he gets to consolidate away, doesn't he?
Oh, yes.
I'll do that after I've
If
killed
you
this.
consolidate away, you can go and take that objective.
Yes.
However, if you consolidate towards your biker, you may engage in melee in your turn by walking in.
Let's see how many.
But you could always kind of do one then the other, to be honest.
How many attacks do the outrider? Well, he's a sergeant, so he's up at a whopping 3 attacks, 1 more for chainsaw, 1 more for being charged. Yeah. 5 attacks.
Which way are you consolidating?
I'm consolidating towards
That objective? Or him? Or him? Go and get Linebreaker, if I were you.
Yeah, and I'm going to break your banner.
You've broken the banner, you're going to break the objective. You're going to take that objective completely.
Well, it's worthless because I need to hold 2, so actually I can't get Linebreaker off the back.
You can't break that off the back because you need to be within 6.
Yeah, so I'm just going to come and murder him next time.
Okay.
Right, Outrider, hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s because of the captain. Good thing, 2. 3 hits. strength 4 versus toughness 4, but they do get +1 to wound, so wounding on 4s.
Good thing too.
3s.
Okay.
2 wounds, AP -2. You have 2 6-up saves.
1 saved.
1 die.
1 dies. I'm going to re-roll now for whatchamacall, living metal reanimation.
Reanimation. Oh, and you roll for them.
Reanimate. I can't re-roll for them. Oh yes, I can. It's a whole squad. So and for them. 1, 2, 3, 4. One of them comes back as well.
Wow. That's annoying. Can I change my consolidation decision?
Yes.
You are meant to consolidate after the 5 points after all, so.
Yeah. So
Hello, my pretties, I'm coming to murder you.
thought as much. That's kind of what I was doing anyway. Sorry guys, you're fodder. Right, anything else?
Morale.
Morale.
They really don't
They
care.
lost 3.
They have leadership.
They don't care.
He does have a 6-inch -1 to leadership.
So as if they've lost 4.
Yeah, but
They
that
still don't care.
it would be 6-up to 6-up passing morale test. So yeah, they don't care.
They just don't care. I've now raised banners, but I've actually haven't got that anymore. Have got that one with a banner. Have got that one. Have got that one. So I've got.
Oh, and you've got that one because of the.
Oh, and I've got that one because of the Scorpex. In fact, it's a lot easier to just do that. Okay, so I have 4, which means that I chose domination. So I get a certain amount of points for domination. I can't remember what it is. I think it's 3 points for domination. I also get, for my raised banner in the command point, I get 1 there, and that one wasn't available. And I get engage on all fronts. I'm in 3 out of 4
Hang on.
quarters. Are they within 6 of the centre?
No.
So I'm in 4 quarters. So I get a full 5 for engage on all fronts. Is that? Oh no, it's 3. And the actual objectives.
You get just everything. What was your?
Is that how many points are we doing per objective, or is it?
It's 5 per 2, 10 if you hold 3, 15 if you hold more than your opponent.
So 15 because I hold more than the opponent.
And you held 3.
Yeah. So I've just got 6, 7 plus 15, 22, bringing me up to 47 points. In your phase, you got 7. In your turn, rather, you got 7, bringing you up to 40. So I'm now ahead on points, but about to be slaughtered.
Yeah, exactly.
Go on, slaughter me now.
It's really annoying that I can't kill them all in the shooting phase, because if I did, I could just walk
off and go and do stuff.
My 14 inches.
Actually, I would line break with him and kill him with him.
Agreed. So, command phase. I have a command point.
You going to use it on anything?
Not yet.
Okay.
I'm not sure what I'd use it on.
Yeah, it's not obvious, is it? You could have consolidated and not gone back into battle with these guys, but to be fair, you were already engaged with these guys.
Yes.
So you have consolidated correctly and fairly.
Right, so movement. Can't do anything. Shooting. I have 2 bolt pistols. So captain sitting on 2 drones. Hits.
Yeah.
Outrider Sergeant Alfredo. That's his name.
Okay, Alfredo the Sergeant.
It's a stupid name.
It's not. It's a good name.
Hitting on 3 rerolling ones. Rerolling ones.
Good.
2 hits. They're the same weapon, so wounding on strength 4 versus toughness 4, wounding on 4s, 2 wounds. AP -2. You have 2 6-up saves.
2 6-up saves. Nope. Nope.
2 die.
2 die. Reanimation. 5 or 6.
Hang on. Not yet. I might kill them all in melee.
You do it after each round.
Oh.
1 takes away. 1's reanimated.
No, it's done in your command phase.
No. It's done after shooting.
Look it up.
I have. It's done after shooting
No!
and melee.
Ah, that's ridiculous. That's so overpowered.
It is. They did better on that than they did on their save.
I
Sorry.
am so glad I'm getting Tyranids because it's just not fun to play against Necrons. I see why most of the meta is now Necrons. All the tournament winners, they're Necrons. Not even Space Marines can kill Necrons efficiently.
It means that characters in Necrons die more easily, but warriors live more easily.
Yeah. So Necrons are really focused on their infantry. In terms of characters, they're a bit bland.
They're going to get slaughtered anyway. You're going to kill them all.
Fight phase. Well, technically psychic and charge, but I can't do anything in either. So, fighting.
You can rev your wheels gently in the background.
Vroom, vroom. Happy now?
Thank you.
Alright, the Outrider normally has 3 attacks, 4 because of the chainsaw. No more bonuses, except from combat doctrines. Hitting on 3, 0 and 1s for the chainsaw. Only 2 hits.
Don't worry about it. I'll grab it.
Yeah, okay. Wounding on 4. 1 wound. And now the other guy's fighting before you reanimate.
Yeah.
So, flipping 5 attacks on the captain. One of them just died. 5 attacks. Flipping on 2s, rerolling 1s. Wounding on 3s because it's strength 5 versus toughness 4. Oof. 3 wounds. Although AP -4, you can't save it, so
Doesn't matter.
they all die! Hooray! Now I get 3-inch consolidate.
Which way are you going?
Towards him and line breaker scoring. I won't actually score it, it's just ready for later.
This is round 3 we're talking about. Turn 3, turn 4 even we're talking about.
Alright, there's no point spending anything on the command point. So
Okay, I'm going to move. Happy?
I got...
Oh, let's check your points.
So I killed 4 there.
Yeah.
So 4 points for Codex Warfare.
Yeah.
And grind them down.
Grind them down, probably.
You literally cannot kill.
Unless no, I cannot kill enough people.
Yeah.
Grind them down. How many points was that?
3.
3 plus.
Nothing for
as soon as and if you get line breaker, that's your final set of points.
Line breaker can be scored multiple times.
Yeah, but I suspect you now can't get enough points.
Against you getting 15 points per turn, as well as a point per banner.
I've got 3 banners up, 2 of which will be fine, 1 of which I can put up in a sec here. But I don't need to. I'm more likely to come in and kill you so that you can't get any more points. Which is exactly what I'm going to aim at doing. These guys are moving up to shoot.
At this point, I am going to...
I concede at this point.
Yes, I am going to declare exterminatus, get away as quickly as I can. Boom! The planet bears up, you will die. I win, hurrah.
Well done.
Exterminatus wins, hurrah.
And the only reason that we won on there is you had unlucky rolls when it came to taking out my warlord.
No.
I think.
Well, I did charge these guys into score packs, which are anti-marine machines.
Yeah, that didn't work.
I don't know why I did that, honestly.
What else is there though? So me coming up that end was good, but the issue is I should have chosen Linebreaker. You maybe shouldn't have chosen Linebreaker unless you're going to go past the line and attack people past the line.
My plan was to get him to accept with heroically intervene, deep strategic reserve in my lieutenant with some intercessors, and just mint your back lines.
Yeah, but I chose my best warrior. That was a gamble though, because he could easily have died. There was one wound in it either way.
Yeah, so that.
But keeping him with the score packs kept him safe enough, and using a tachyon arrow at some point.
Yes, I believe you used that on the lieutenant to get him down to just one wound.
Yeah, and that working made a huge difference.
The trouble is, I didn't build this. Well, I did build the models, but if I actually had a choice for a 500 points list, it would not be this, frankly.
Agreed.
Yours
was not bad. Mine's not bad, but again, it's not my exact choice.
Yours is great. Yours is really good at objectives. You've got some incredibly good frontline units in the form of score pack destroyers. You've got very good anti-marine in Scorpex, Overlord, and the Warden, and you just have superiority over objectives.
Yeah. Now, last things we should point out, I'm sure we're going to dub over this, but just in case, these mats are what came with the Recruit and Elite Starter Editions. These rocks are what we've built.
Well, you've built.
I've built. These came from a famous online store and appear to have a problem in terms of which way you point the remote.
Very cool though.
Yeah, I'm working around it as well to make them super cool so that they become like power towers. Yeah. Anyway,
now are you going to do some selfish self-promotion?
Selfish self-promotion. You ought to sign up to get cheap rocks and cheap power towers for objectives from warfigure.com. .co.uk even. Again, need to edit it. But in general, Warhammer is too many dice. I'd love to play this as Warfigure and balance the points and not do it on objectives. I think objectives are now the key purely because there's too many swings of power and too much dice involved in Warhammer. What do you think? You quite like Warhammer, don't you?
I love the complexity. I myself do enjoy a bit of pointless rules that are utterly useless and hard to understand.
I do find it annoying though that you get to move, shoot, then charge, consolidate in. That's not the word, is it? Pile in, attack, consolidate out, and then by the end of it, you've moved this much across the board.
More?
More sometimes. It's just madness.
Those bikers can hypothetically, these outriders, move up to 43 inches per turn if I roll ridiculously well on charges.
Yeah. Is this even 43 inches long with two mats put together? I don't think it is.
Maybe.
Is it?
We don't have enough rulers anyway. We only have 3.
Yeah, why did we get 3 as well? And if you're watching, anyone from Games Workshop, this is great. Where's the rest? Where's my rule book? I only need a page.
Points?
Where's my points? Where's my thing telling me about objectives and who gets it?
You tell me power rating and how much power I'm allowed to have in an army, but not points.
Yeah, where's my points?
Also, the Terminator sheet that you have right now is, this is completely off the subject, but to show heavy weapons and rapid fire, use symbols instead of words. And for someone who doesn't have the codex, that's very confusing.
I know that the codex is important to play the game and that it retails at a nice price for Games Workshop, but I would still like to be able to play with what we bought in the way that was intended, unless of course you didn't intend for anyone to play with it, which is a bit much. Anyway, rant's over. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. See you.
Rants are not over. Thank you very much.
I'll save it for a rant video.
Can we do that?
Yeah.
Okay, bye. See you in the next rant video.
Bye.